Namaste. I'm Jyoti, founder, director of Ajanta Vihara Institute of Spiritual Sciences. Today I'm going to share with you energy updates for August 2023. August is an important month because we have an energy portal, a spiritual portal called Lion's Gate opening up. I'll try my best to explain what is Lion's Gate in the most simplest of the manner, so each one of us, each one of you can understand it. This is the day, this is the time when Sun, the brightest star Sirius, and Earth are in a linear alignment. Now, why is that important? Sun, as per Indian mythology, is known as the creator. Sun is considered as a god and is considered as a supreme god, as in a creator. He is the creator of this universe and source of all life. We carry light, the soul, the spirit, space. This light is believed to be part of Sun, or Sun is the one that charges our Pranashakti, Chi energy, the soul light keeps us into this state of living. Sirius is known as the spiritual home, spiritual abode of one of the biggest, highest, highly respected teacher as per Indian mythology, who's known as Guru Brhaspati. Guru Brhaspati is known to be the teacher carrying the highest of the spiritual knowledge and guides us into understanding ourselves beyond just the body, the human existence. Guru Brhaspati gives us knowledge, gives us wisdom, aligns us to smooth progression into our ascension journey as a soul. Now, what happens during the Lion's Gate portal? So, of course, 8th of August is the most important because that is the day and the night, the 24-hour cycle, when the alignment of Sirius and Sun and Earth in the linear pattern is at its highest, which means we are able to connect ourselves to the highest vibrations of these stars. Sun is the star, Sirius is the star. Sun is known as the star of the day that gives us day. Sirius is known as the sun of the night. Now what happens is when these two come into the alignment, and if it starts around July 28th and stays on to about mid of August, but 8th is when it reaches the highest. Now imagine you got this creator, the one that is source of life, source of light on one side, and if you're on Earth, and on the other side, you got this source of highest of spiritual knowledge, because believed to be the spiritual home, chosen home of Guru Brhaspati, the most wisest of the teachers as per Indian mythology. So you can choose to go with what I'm sharing. Even if you were to look at certain other civilizations like Egyptian or Greek, you'd realize that for them, Sirius was a very, very important star. Sirius was as important as Sun. Now, when this alignment is happening and Sun is at its highest because it is in its own zodiac, Leo, and that's how the name Lion's Gate portal happens, is very, very powerful. It's like I'm at my, I am at my place, my home, right? So I'm going to feel much more in control. I'm going to be much more in my power. So same thing with Sun. Sun is in Leo, which means it's at its most powerful, highest frequency. Sirius, again, is at that point at its highest frequency. And this is the time anybody who's on earth, to align to these vibration and actually experience a very profound spiritual growth or spiritual awakening. If you are looking for progression in your ascension, or if you're looking at a spiritual growth for yourself, or if you're seeking the highest of the knowledge, which of course is spiritual again, then this is the best time. This is also the best time because your own inner frequencies are very, very high, because the light that we have, the prana that we have, gets charged by sun. So we are at a very, very highly charged frequency. It's like our mobile. When you put it at the highest charge, what happens? And when it dips down, what happens? So we are actually in that state of highest of the frequency. And then you've got Sirius on this side, whose frequencies are, whose cosmic rays are anyway creating a shift in the frequencies of Earth, because, as I said, it's considered as one of the highest spiritual vibrations. And that's the reason why it's believed to be the spiritual abode of Brhaspati. So you've got those high frequencies and you've got these high frequencies of sun, and one gives you insight into what life is, how to have ambition, aspiration, because sun stands for all that, how to have plan of action, how to execute a plan, how to have a very disciplined, determined approach, which manifests as action. It's happening. It's not just that you're just planning. Sun sun represents action. Sun represents growth. Sun represents light. And Sirius is all about, because Sirius is also connected to nakshatra called Pushya, and Pushya is governed by Saturn, which is in Indian mythology we say Shani, and Saturn is a seeker of truth. Saturn is a god, Lord Shani, Saturn. It always demands truth out of you. It says, stick to your truth and I will align everything to you. And when do you stick to your truth? When you let go of fears and you start loving yourself, you start being more authentic to yourself, you start being more kind to yourself, you start to connect with your truth. So this is the day when you can actually align yourself to the highest of the spiritual frequency and allow yourself fearlessly to seek your truth and be very authentic to yourself, and allow rejuvenation and renewal of your spiritual self. So it's a beautiful alignment of our physical self to our spiritual self, and that is why it is very, very important. We don't have to do too much of work during this period, and especially on 8th, when the alignment is at its peak. So we don't have to do too much of hard work. The frequencies are so beautifully aligned and the vibrations are so high that if we give these few days starting 28th July to mid of August, or even around 8, say 7th, 8th, 9th, if we give these few days to ourselves and connect with ourselves and just set an intention out there that I want to connect to my higher self and I want to be very authentic to myself. I want to know my truth and I want to seek myself as a soul I was, as a soul I am, and as the soul I will always be. I allow myself to connect with my truth. I allow myself to connect with my path, my purpose, and I allow myself to progress onto my ascension journey by absorbing the vibrations of Sirius and by absorbing the vibrations of Sun and by absorbing these collective vibrations of Sirius and Sun combined with Earth. And the experience can be very, very profound. I've had it, many others have had it. Not only is it very profound, but it is also something that helps you expand your solar plexus, which is connected to all your past knowledge, which is connected to the highest of the universal consciousness, and you can receive a lot of insights into existence, creation, ascension, into abundance, and then manifestation just becomes, an outcome of what you start to experience, and the state of existence that you find yourself. Once you start to align to these frequencies, you start to feel a shift in yourself, and you'll find that manifesting anything is just very easy during this time. So if you're really looking at changing your reality, and it's been a very difficult task till now, if it's been very, very stressful, and although you've tried multiple times but have not been able to either manifest at all, or just you've been able to manifest just a fraction of what you wanted, or there've been a lot of obstacles, or you feel that you've run out of good luck, or you feel that there's a confusion as to who you are, or you find your ascension journey, very, very chaotic, very, very stagnant, or very dormant, or very frustrating, then this is the time for you to reconnect with yourself and just sit there, do some deep breathing exercises. And if you want to know how to do some deep breathing, you can go to our Insta page, Ajanta Vihara, and look up at some of our breathing techniques. But otherwise, just quickly, you have to just breathe in deep from both the nostrils and hold your breath as long as you can. Try to hold it as long, like try to stretch it. You'll feel the pressure on your shoulders, you'll feel the pressure on your chest. That's okay, just allow it. And once you're not able to hold it at all, that's when you contract your stomach and very, very slowly, like really slowly, exhale your breath out. Do it as many times as you can. You can do 10, you can do 15, you can do 20, you can do 21. But if you can spend some good amount of time in doing this breath work, you will be able to align your chakras. And the moment you align your chakras, automatically, your frequency shifts and your chakras start to open up, because one supports the other. So if throat's little blocked and heart's more open, it'll open up. If all these are little blocked, you got your crown and you got your third eye, which will help you anyway open the next. So the crown will help with the third eye, and as third eye opens, it helps the throat helps the heart helps the solar helps the sacral, and sacral helps the root chakra. So the alignment will happen. Set your intention after that, and close your eyes and just visualize that you are connected to the light and the vibrations of sun, and you're connected to the light and vibration of Sirius, and feel yourself standing right in the center of these two, in the middle of these two, and the rays are coming into you, and the rays are entering from your crown and going into your third eye, and into your throat, into your heart, into your solar, into your sacral, and into your root. And from your root, all that is going down into the earth, because when you're receiving something, it is important that you share it with earth, right? And it's just that simple. And once you start experiencing all that, you'll start to sense a lot of vibrations inside you. That's when you start manifesting. You start surrendering to this beautiful linear alignment, these collective energy fields, because now you're also part of this collective energy field. So you start to do your affirmation, and that's going to manifest. So I hope that all of you are able to enjoy this experience of Lionsgate Portal. You can start now and you can continue till the time this time period is there, or you could just do it on 7th, 8th, 9th, or you could just do it on 8th alone. Wishing you all the best with this experience. Love and light.